Hello and welcome to the crystal violet data analysis for the crystal violet concentration lab. Um, First things first, this is my data. I did remove some of the data just because it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I'm just going to be adding the further analysis from this data. First thing I'm going to do is concentration. We did this in class, but just a quick little prep on how you would do this. I'm going to use M1 V1 equals M2 V2, and I'm going to rearrange this equation to solve for M2, so it's M1 V1 divided by V2 will equal M2, just so that you're aware of how I'm doing this. M1 is equal to 1.9 e to the negative fifth. We calculated this in class. So, and here's where I want my math to show up. Putting an equal sign tells Excel that you're going to do some math. I'm going to take 1.9 e to the negative fifth in here, and I'm going to be multiplying that times V1, which is actually the dilution factor. Divide this guy by 100, and hitting enter will give me that concentration. Grabbing this little button in the bottom right corner will allow me to drag down and give me all of the data. The average here is quite simple. I'm going to click the function button, grab the average, and click, this will minimize if I want to get it out of the way, but I'm still going to do this right here. And I can actually do the whole, well, I don't want to do all of them. Right there is what I want. And click OK, and there you go, it's 100. So at that point I can just grab my little button here and drag it down, and it will average all of them for me. Notice that there is nothing here to average, so it gives me a little error message. I am just going to delete that entirely for that column. And here we are. At this point I'll just run through my XY scatter, insert XY scatter, and doesn't matter which one you choose, I'll just choose dots, they're all the same. There's nothing in here. You may have stuff in here if by chance you have some data selected. I move the graph away from the data so I can select the data and see it. Right click to select data, and if you have something in there ready, you can just click to remove it, or you can edit it, or I can add a new one. This will change the name of the series line here, so cvdata, there you go. Here the series X values I want to have for the X value, the percent the concentration on the, no, I'm going to do the percent T on the X value, so I'll minimize this, or you can just move it and highlight these data points. And then from here I'm going to delete this guy and put in the concentrations here. And there we go. It says I have some formula problems. I'm just going to delete that and try it again. And there you go. And it pulls up my particular values I have here. This is kind of a pretty decent graph. If you didn't delete the stuff I deleted, it gets a little bit more awry. Now on here what I want to do is right click and just put add a trend line. This will, you want to take a linear, it's looking for a straight line, and below here it says display equation on chart for that line. Hit close, and now I have my equation right here. This is the equation you use to be able to actually figure out from your unknown A and B what is the correlating concentration. Other than that, you'll want to add yourselves, the title could be changed, put your name in it, label all your legends. All that can be done through page layout, and I'll let you look at that and just figure out how things work. So from that, that's pretty much about it. If you print this thing, you can do, if you select the data, this actual chart, it only print just the chart, but if you select the background, you'll be able to get everything, the data, as well as this. So please put that in your Turnitin.com format for your lab, and you should be all set.